Hey guys, Mitch Kendra here from RaceRex Online. We're at Ironman Raceway for round 11 of the AMA Pro Motocross Championship. This is the finale. We already have the 250 class championship wrapped up. Hayden Deegan clinched that last weekend in Maryland. And we have an exciting championship here in the 450 class as Chase Sexton enters with a 28-point lead over Hunter Lawrence. And again, 25 points per moto win. So there's a good chance that Sexton wraps up his title, his first 450 Pro Motocross title, in the first moto on Saturday. We also had a WMX race, round 5 here today, and we had a scouting moto combine. So let's recap those real quick. First, a quick shout out to 60 Helmets. 60 Helmets is dedicated to the relentless pursuit of brain protection. 60's patented omnidirectional suspension technology provides capabilities unmatched by any other helmet design. For round 5 of the WMX Championship, Michaela Nielsen wrapped up the 3rd place overall podium finish. Lala Turner came in 2nd aboard her Yamaha, and Kylie Stallings took the overall win aboard her Kawasaki. We also had our second of 2 MX Sports Pro Racing Scouting Moto Combine events today. Caden Minier had a huge race win in the first moto aboard his KTM, but it was Cole Davies who took the overall win, Minier finishing 2nd overall, and Landon Gordon on his Kawasaki claimed 3rd overall. We're near the finish line here at Ironman Raceway. We just want to point out there are some track changes from last year's National. We have a left-hand first turn now. Remember, it used to be the right 90-degree turn into the left-handed 180-degree turn, but now it's a straight starting straight down into the left 180-degree turn, and then we have the third, what was the third turn, now the second turn, has a double into the left-hander, then a tunnel jump, and then we have an all-new wood section. Last year the Scouting Moto Combine kids raced that, but we didn't see it on Pro National Day, so here that's going to debut tomorrow for Pro National Day as well. And as I mentioned, Hayden Deegan has already wrapped up his first AMA Pro Motocross Championship last weekend, but he's also going to be fighting for the win this weekend. And there's going to be some new faces. Drew Adams is making his AMA Pro Motocross debut after racing in Canada this summer. He's going to be aboard a number 593 Pro Circuit Monster Energy Kawasaki. We're also going to see Ken Roczen on 250F. Yes, that's right. Ken Roczen is returning to the 250 class for the first time in about 10 years. He said he has no expectations on how it's going to do, but if you know Roczen, he's going to come out swinging. He said he had to get used to riding the 250F and revving it a little more than he's comfortable riding a 450F, but that's going to be exciting as well. And again, Chase Sexton is more than likely going to wrap up his first Pro Motocross 450 championship in the first moto on Saturday.
Honestly, I don't even know what to say. This all started with the original, it was a very quick spark in my head, and I told my wife, I said, what about if I race 250? And she waited for 3 seconds. She's like, go do it, go do it. So she made me call Larry right on the spot right there, just so I can't back out of it. And I told Larry, I'm like, hey, are you standing up or are you sitting down? And he's like, I'm sitting down. I'm like, good. So I unloaded the question, right? And there was a long pause and a little bit of thinking and whatnot. And I was straight up with him, though. I'm like, this would be super exciting. But at the same time, I totally understand because there's a lot of work going into this, And I wouldn't have been mad if it wouldn't have happened. Just, there's other races on our team, and it's just a crazy one-off. And honestly, also with not much notice, right? But I also told him, I'm like, if we're doing it, then we're doing it right? I want to have a good bike and, just put everything into it to stir it up. But this was all a fun thought. That's the main goal. I've done this Supercross, motocross thing year in, year out now for quite some time. And I kind of just, I want to do what my heart desires, and this was it. And I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit weird when I first jumped off the bike. It's a lot more shifting going on than on the 450. And it took a little bit of getting used to, but besides that, I've been, I had 4 days on it, and I absolutely have no idea where it will put me and what's going to happen. I'm a little bit nervous on the start. I'm also a little bit nervous to look at the wrong time when it comes to practice and racing, because I'm going to look at the 450 times and not the 250 time. But yeah, there's shifting, the starts, the revs are a lot higher, a little bit scared that I'm going to forget, so I'm going to yell at Billy, my mechanic, just to keep reminding me. So there's just a lot of little details that have to line up, right? But I'm super excited to be in a stacked field and just see where I'm at. I have no idea how this is going to go, really.
What's funny is I was this week I was just scrolling through YouTube, and Ironman 2022 came up. I ended up watching both motos, and it was a really good year, obviously, for me. I learned a lot racing Eli. And I think that's kind of what jumpstart my outdoor career, because before that I was not very good, honestly. So that year kind of built me as a rider, and yeah, since then, I mean, last year was tough, obviously, coming back. After Supercross, I was never really super confident, and then coming into this year, had some struggles in Supercross, was able to build towards the end of the year, and then came out in outdoors and was able to finally start building confidence, and obviously with the new team. So, yeah, going back on that 22 year, it was a gnarly battle all the way to the end, and yeah, obviously Eli got the better of me, but it was a fun year, and hopefully tomorrow can go well and have some fun.
Oh, I mean, the thing is gnarly fast, and yeah, I've gotten 5 days on it so far, and I've really adapted to it very well. The whole thing feels good, and I think it's going to perform really well this weekend.
And then for heading into this weekend, you've been racing a ton this summer between Canada, the amateurs and stuff. You know, do you have a specific goal? Like, if you don't get X position, are you going to be upset just knowing you have won races at a pretty high level in Canada?
You know, I'm not trying to put no expectations on myself for this weekend just because I am trying to learn. But you know, maybe sneaking into the top 10 would be nice for me. But you know, even anything worse than that, it's okay. You know, it's learning weekend, and I'm still a rookie. So yeah, just hopefully hoping for a good result, but not putting expectations on myself.
I told Lori Shaver on the phone, I said,
Mm-hmm.